Funnily enough, I do think the Unpretentious Amulet actually technically did get weaker. Starting high total, fine. Not exactly doing the most, but maybe it can. Since we now have Equilibrium. So that's just +1 where you can remove your crit from the board, and that is where a lot of the value from Unpretentious Amulet does come into play. That being said, having just +2 damage, which means +4 starting the circle, is also a pretty massive deal though, so it's still definitely going to be extremely, extremely nice, but removing your crit in general is just really, really good, and having access to another piece is going to make the other piece less useful for Crucibles 7 and above. For when you don't add an extra... Look, adding an extra crit to your bottom blender is kind of just crazy though. Although, I guess it is very, very fair if you're going to consider stuff like Betsy's Hedge. Since Betsy's Hedge is a good enough reason to add more crits to the board. Which is a terrifying thing to say, especially on Peblin, but I think it's true. I'll happily have a lucky penny if I've got Betsy's Hedge kind of thing. Although I don't know about happily. I'll definitely consider it, how about that? I shouldn't lose any health here, and I've done a great job of collecting gold, so I can't complain. A great job indeed. Gold orb. I am not going to do what I did last run, and that is a, well, interesting map. Sure. It gives me time to collect up gold, so I can't complain. Let's hope that these early chests are pretty interesting. Oh right, this is an insane start. Level 2 sphere for dealing with early elites is super important. As it stands, I don't have to deal with early elites, but even just having it for some fights is going to be extremely nice. Great first shot. Alright, smite. Perfect. I'm not gonna lose any health here, which is always pleasant. Always pleasant indeed. Wait, you got another attack off? What was the change? I thought they wouldn't get another attack off. Oh, my navigation is horrendous. Let's fix it. Collateral damage I don't think is bad. It's a really good early game tool for getting the enemies dead. Unfortunately, it does have the unfortunate side effect of also getting you dead. But as long as you can balance it out properly, it's a great relic. Apple a day. Well, I'm tanky. I have not much though. I really don't have much, do I? Okay, perfect, and there's our random early elite. Always nice to see. No extra source of AoE damage, which we're going to work with, I guess. Doesn't mean we have to smash through each of them one at a time, but it's never really the worst. Okay, well sometimes it's actually incredibly bad. And I think this is one of those times. Luckily, yeah, I wanted more. So much more. I can't make that shot apparently, damn. God, my sphere timing is just horrendous, isn't it? Super unlucky. Seriously unlucky. I believe it's like here. So close, it was slightly more to the left. It's just really hard to tell. Luckily, it was a good enough shot. I absolutely do not want to kill that guy now. I need to wait one turn. Oh god, I do not believe. I simply don't. So I'm going to have to reload, which means I'm on like 40-ish health. Not a pleasant state of affairs. It really isn't, especially since I missed that shot. Luckily it hit a crit. With these shots, as long as they hit one crit, one refresh, or one bomb, I can't complain too much, but like, man, look at my health. Okay, 40 health was adventurous apparently. That was a pretty insane shot, but unfortunately not insane enough, eh? Well, 22 health. It would be 7 if we didn't have the apple a day, but I'm sure it'll balance itself out. We're going to get a powder collector or auger. I do not care about Axe Me anything whatsoever. And one of these relics is going to be more helpful than the other one in the upcoming boss fight, so yeah. Because undoubtedly, if I'm going to die to something, it's probably going to be the boss. But like, ooh, very spicy. Very fun first shot though. It's always nice to get good value like that. Like all that lovely gold. I'm just going to do a shot like that. Not much involved, but I don't need much. What I do want though is more gold, so that was a great shot. Extremely good. It's not bust. It's tempting, but I don't have anything to feed into it just yet. 6 shielding. Last time I checked, 6 shielding means I can take some fire damage. Ambiguous amulet. 27 damage for 54 gold. That would give me the thing if I had it. Unfortunately, not really that interested. Because I already have the achievement. Let's go right here. Thank you very much. Collectors on 14. Alright, it's not the greatest elite fight for us, but could be much worse. We do have the extra source of AoE that I was desperately looking for in the previous slime fight, but it's not a slime. It's about as close as you can get though. I think both of the slime fights are very similar. Nice, great shot there. Just a really solid shot there. It's fine. That bomb placement is mildly annoying. There we go. 12. I believe in 12. Oh damn, I shouldn't have believed in 12. Let's take care of all of you now. That was a really good shot to see. Okay. All in all, that was an amazing elite fight for us. Bye bye. Bob. 174 is very nice though. What is it? It's 180, right? Wait, it's 180, right? Yeah. 5, 10, 15? Yeah. I think we'll just take Bob and we'll play for it. This is very spooky. Very spooky indeed. See what I can do though. Puppet. Vagabond pegs. Knife edge. I think I'll take Puppet purely because it's such a silly reason to take Puppet. Purely because it allows me to do that. So I just want to get to 100 and yeah, it's such a silly reason to take. I didn't even get to 155 like I wanted. Not that I even need to get to 155. Just a bit ridiculous there. I think I only really have one. Hello. I only really have one play here, and that is of course to go if it's bad. Take these two and say I'm going to heal. I think that's my only course of action now. It's a shame I couldn't pick up more though, because the Suffler Sling would have been nice. But I need to go to fight here, and I need to get GG. I need to get good heals. I didn't, and that's fine. 17 health. Realistically, I am just dead. But I guess I'll play it out for a bit. See where that gets me. If you get caught, I'll be very disappointed. Puppet in this fight, I realize, is basically completely useless unless I don't get caught. If I don't get caught, then that's extremely nice. It looks like I'm not getting caught just yet. Alright, there we go. Value, right? I will not allow Refresh Shield to... I will. I need Bob after all. Bob and Sphere again. And I just need to keep shooting good orbs. That's the issue. I just don't think it'll be all that possible. But we'll see. I just don't think I have enough health to play this out properly. That's the main issue. Ugh. The super boost was very much a gamble. I just wanted to see the see a fight there and then be able to get a good heal off. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. The funniest bit is, like, I could still very much like win from this point on. I just need to get like a really good bob shot, and that's just not going to happen. It's just going to keep getting caught like that because, of course, it will. And then yeah, not surprised. A bit unfortunate. I basically got no value from my starting Hive total though, which means just completely dead. Apple a Day Nightcap. I do like starting Nightcap quite a bit. It's very decent and should be able to grant me more health than Apple a Day, especially by the end of the run, but hopefully at a faster point than that as well. We got an extra enemy in this fight. That is usually miserable, but I'll go off my bomb. Try and make it much less miserable, because otherwise we're just not in the best spot, are we? Oh yeah, look at that shot, baby. I just spent some time lining it up there and it worked. Unfortunately, that guy was left on 2 health. Makes it all for naught, doesn't it? Unfortunate. 30 is like, oh, just enough, perfect. Let's get to my sphere then, shall we? Wow. I can't believe I actually managed to pull this shot off. I wasn't expecting my sphere to actually come into play. Nice. Ecorb is great. Really, really good. Well, unfortunately there's just like no point, right? No, I just can't turn down the Ecorb, but a spicy map. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff there where there's just not that much for me to actually gain benefit from. They're all on the same junctions, which is unfortunate. But maybe we can find good value from it. Getting a Pebball removal there as well is amazing. Best event in the game, pretty much. Getting that event early on is just like, ooh, ridiculous. Can very easily be the difference between a win and a loss. Having -1 orb in your deck is such a big deal after all. Really big orb. Tempting. Definitely tempts me. Not quite, but I've already got my max health, so I don't care too much. Yep, already got 4 max HP from my passive, you know, like that's not bad. I am not going to be able to get my bombs, am I? Probably won't get my max HP here then. How much damage do you deal? 2. This guy is now the main issue. 17. That is a breakpoint, so I should shoot it. It's just not going to do anything. That's the issue. Wait, why did you shoot me? He didn't go up and down. I see, they don't actually need to go up and down. It's just the act of them wasting a turn. Great shot! Unfortunately, it didn't count for more, eh? I was hoping for another great shot there, but unfortunate. Bomb, no bomb. No such luck. Let's just get 2 kills, please, because Echo, with the small amount of Echo that it has, should still be enough to take care of this fool. Get him out of here. Yeah, well, that's a pretty ridiculous amount of health loss, ain't it? That's fine, I'm just going to take my chest and move along. Highway Aubrey there was very... Honestly, maybe I should have taken it. Problem is, if I go take the Highway Aubrey there, I then have to go to the Elite to guarantee that I get enough gold. Oh my god. Terrible. Just gone like that. That's pleasant. I don't remember what the shot is to shoot left. Yeah. Just shoot straight down and slightly to the left. There we go, I actually got it. And I did get the decoy orb as well though. For each peg hit. I don't have a single one. Like, I'm totally just meant to buy a decoy orb in this store. How good even is this? It's absolutely hilarious. I'm just gonna take it. See where I go from there, but decoy orb suddenly would have been really nice, wouldn't it? This could definitely work. I can see a few lines that would work out here. Oh, that's a recombobulator. That's definitely another line that'll work out. Shockingly enough, it might not actually be an epic game plan here. Just remove another orb. My deck is getting very thin. It's both a good thing and a bad thing. In these upcoming elite fights, it's going to hurt a bit. Because I've actually managed to remove that much, but also I have recom short fuse. Value. Criticus. Okay. All or nothing, Circle, Critical Equilibrium. Oh wait, horrible. Look, it's large. That's funny. Alright, so you can always get big fish value. I mean, that's actually pretty interesting. Certainly useful to know. Close enough. Now, bounce into it. Not quite. So close yet so far. Perfect, there we go. Alright, much better. Now I have to deal with the consequences of taking out all the minions, and that is dealing with this guy. 66. Just claim 19 damage, yes. I will also accept a refresh. Oh, you wanted to go into the middle. I wouldn't have recommended that, but whatever. Let's just go claim the refresh. My 1 damage pings. Insane. No, why'd you have to go that way? Well, if I get a crit on the inside here, I can actually get real damage. Oh, you're joking. That's unfortunate. That's for sure. Unfortunate. A bubble. Very interesting. I can work with a bubble. Puppet. Okay, I can work with this. It's just so annoying that I lost all that extra health there. I don't know how much Big Fish is going to matter this run. It's not going to matter this run because I'm dead. Oh well, unfortunate. Nice though, I actually did manage to find Big Fish though. It's nice to see. Wow, that was pathetic. I really wanted more value from that. Good stuff. Yep, very acceptable. Okay, there we go, it's back. Up it gave me value there. Follow up soon after. Ah, slightly too high. That's unfortunate. Actually, extremely unfortunate. Oh, what? Man, I just can't bounce into this refresh for the life of me, can I? There we go, I got it now. Unfortunately, the timing is just off. That's fine, it's just mildly unfortunate here. Well, yeah, unfortunate. Alright, so Big Fish is neat, especially with the fact that you've always got the horrible in your deck. I don't really know. I'm not interested in this starting lineup build. I don't need to speak for Tactical Treat. Don't really know how much value you'll be able to get from that thing consistently. But like getting the horrible each time is super cool. Didn't think about that. Ping power. Yeah. I don't know. It's a fun relic though at the minimum though, and that's what you want your common relics to be because you're going to be seeing them a whole bunch of the time. It's a common relic that it does seem like you can play for. It's just I probably couldn't play for it that run, and a decoy orb there would have actually won me the fight, I think. But it is what it is. Wasn't exactly playing to win when I picked up the Big Fish, was I? I knew that. But also, you know, 3 damage off in that elite fight, where the decoy orb would have also been amazing. Okay, Spiral Slayer, nice. I've just been trying to roll some runs, and I feel like I haven't got... Like, I've got decent events in that I keep getting good removals, which is great. It's great to see. But if your relics aren't there, and your orbs also aren't there, then, like, it's not going to work. And until I got this Spiral Slayer, it really hasn't felt like that. Like, yeah, the recon last run was great, especially with the short fuse. But that was, like, all I had. And unfortunately, if that's all you have, then enemies will just live on 3 health and decide to bonk you for, what, 24-ish? Which is, it's not friendly, that's for sure. We do have some healing now as well, which is always nice. Paladin is not really a class that you actually need the healing on, but anytime you can get the healing, you just super appreciated it. Healing's always good. Even when you don't need it. Go for a bounce like this. Should be able to stay inside. And as I mentioned, I'm fine to lose some health to these guys. Let's just whittle down the health of the tree. Unfortunately, hitting the crits doesn't actually matter. That's fine. I missed the refresh. I would have said I was aiming straight at it, but sure. Alright, bam. Hopefully this gets the value I'm looking for. I'd say I got the value I was looking for. Double tap. Oh, that wasn't even a... Oh my. It's hilarious. It wasn't even a double tap. It wasn't even a single tap. Boom. Boom. Good enough for me. 71 health. I'll heal it up. Another sphere upgrade is actually pretty tempting though, but I'll hold. Pencil maneuver, reflosses stone. I absolutely probably should take... Pencil maneuver on this class is not as mandatory. It's just there are some fights in Area 2 where you're gonna wish you'd taken it. But man, I just want the greed, and holy, that is unfortunate. It's a noticeable loss of damage. Luckily not too bad, but noticeable, that's for sure. Boom. Oh, I missed. Great. I didn't think I would miss. That's not ideal. Extremely not ideal. It very much changes how the plants die. Well, as long as I get the kill here, everything's fine, I guess. 70 damage is very doable. Yeah, just unfortunate. That did not do what I wanted. Oh, you're gone. That was nice and fast. Right, not too bad, all things considered. Could have been so much worse. Affected reactant safety net. I'm just going to take safety net. I've already got excellent damage from my Spiral Slayer, so safety net's just decent enough to have. Probably shouldn't have lost 5 health there, but I did get a lot of gold for it. I'm just saying. Go, horrible, go! Not really getting any value from hitting the crit there, am I? Not that I need it. Good shot. A bit of a shelf shot as well. I've done some good bounces today. Some pretty solid ones. Boom, and then let's just keep greeting. I need to hit the bomb. And just let this guy walk. Safety net basically just fully guarantees that I'm not going to have to worry about losing health here. And I can just keep healing and greeting and tempting. And generating more gold, which is greeting, but still at an advantage. Well, that's just amazing to see. 142, 180. It's pretty hard to get to, so I will just go here. Both seem good though, but I'm sure this question mark has something amazing for me. Not really. It really doesn't. Okay. Oh, nice. I like that. Definitely unexpected. No more bomb hits for me though. I'll just work for my other one. It's fine. Boom. Cool. 4, 5. Oh, I missed the refresh down. I was hoping to hit it, but I wasn't really expecting it. You can tell from the shot after all. It's a silly shot, but if it misses the bomb, it's close to the refresh. Apparently not close enough though. 3, 3. Barely enough. I did decide not to aim for the refresh there. Yeah, as I thought. I do have more gold though. It could definitely matter depending on what it is I'm buying. Wow. Oh, this is an array. Huh. Oh, look, I can buy gardener's gloves plus offering. Insane. Per enemy hit though. So much damage. Who am I fighting? You. Plus, not much. Honestly, multiple? I'm considering it. The remove, also considering it. What are my strengths and what are my weaknesses here? I think I'll just play to live for now. Oh, I can't count. Perfect. I love not being able to count. Nightcap, gardener's gloves, unicorn horn. Abrasion, the refresh peg. Just pretty universally decent. Unicorn horn. I think we'll just take Nightcap, just try and claim as much max HP as possible. Yeah, it's not a bad store. There's some decent stuff there. Having all the extra max HP suddenly is going to be nice. We'll see if it matters though. Just going to keep trying to heal, keep getting more gold. Preferably also hit my bombs whilst I'm doing that, but it's less up to me. Less up to me. It's fine though, because they don't really deal that much damage. Luckily I have enough shielding that I don't need to care too much about it. I just start to care around about now. Oh right, no I do care because I just lost my max HP. Oh, unfortunate. All lightning. Interesting. It's fine though. Surely 2 max HP won't end up mattering. House of Slime. That was not it. Alright. I have some good stuff for this fight. 2 starting with circle, is that what I see? Perfect. I love the sound of 2 starting with circle. Bit away from me, yep, perfect. Yeah, being able to shoot the horrible and get that much damage is very pleasant. Great shot as well. The next one won't be so good, but that's fine. As in the shot after this, where I'm trying to aim for the refresh. Yep, safety net is very nice to have. I like it a lot. I think that one might be a pretty safe, the safest shot I can go for. Unfortunately, the safest shot I can go for is apparently not very good. Great stuff. You're far off room somewhere else. I was just like, oh, maybe this hits the refresh. I didn't really expect it, but certainly ain't gonna complain. Alright, looks like it's pretty damn close, doesn't it? I think we might just be fine, but we are indeed playing the blood price. It hurt a lot. But we're here in the end. I have healing, I have gold, and I have the elite thrust for later. That's always great to see. No elite thrust for later, unfortunate. I make good decisions. Part of the reason why I was really excited for this was I can try out Wrath in Paladin Christie 20. I actually got it this run. This is really not a good run for it, but it could be. It seriously could be. Because I do have Training Tabard, which is a lot of value. Unfortunately, it's also a lot of value, which is then going to get melted because I am absolutely going to melt through my shielding. Oh no, I did hit the bomb, perfect. Really needed to hit the bomb after all. Ah, I missed. Luckily I've got safety net. Like, having the safety net as well is just so nice. And I'm claiming the max HP each fight as well. Or sometimes not. Please let me get the max HP. 6. Oh my, I'm definitely picking up that refresh circle. Which means I don't need to go to stores, but it looks like that decision was made for me. A lot of question marks. I don't know if I care. I want the refresh circle. The problem is, oh, I want the echo as well. I care about the refresh circle more though, just because it's healing and do I need to say it's gold? I care about gold way more than I do healing, and way more than I do a good damage source like echo. Oh no, that's really good. Yes, I would really love a fresh banana. Please do not take it away from me. Sure, it's not bad. Die fools. Barely lose shielding for that. Perfect. 18-4. Critical equilibrium, here I come, please. I really want a critical equilibrium now. Great stuff. So... Oh, 816, right. This is it doubled. Yeah, no, there's really no no substitute for like Balance Swarb or the other stuff. There's just so much more damage. I need to stop spending all my gold. Like, I'm heading to this store here, which is great and all, but like, I can only buy an orb. And sure, there are great orbs for me to buy, but unfortunately none of those are it. The good news is, look at this. Collusion I would have been happy to buy. Short Fuse is also pretty decent, but not really that necessary. The main reason I care about Short Fuse is just Wrath doubling the bomb damage is pretty good. But the rest of this stuff, I'm really happy to see this gone. This I don't really care about. I already have Safety Net. And yeah, I shouldn't really be caring about that. Like, this was a great stall to pass on. I want you done. Yeah, this is what I was a bit worried about. Unfortunate, but in the end, things do not work out just fine. Or do they? Oh, I missed the bomb? No. I really wanted that bomb. The good news is... Oh my god, there is no good news. Damn it, I wanted my max HP. Oh well, Horrible finished things up for me. You should be able to get at least one bomb. It's fine. And like, my healing's pretty damn solid, so I'm not that mad about losing any health. Balance. A shame I can't get more upgrades on it, but now I've got good starting shielding, so that's great to see. Again, my healing's pretty solid. Refresher course. That's really nice to see, honestly. Very, very good. Now all you need to do is feed me elite for the rest for later. Haha. I'm joking, but man, I would love at least the rest for later. Okay, Wrath on Belen is pretty serious. It's pretty serious. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing, shall we say? Really good stuff. Do I have any value on reloads? Oh, I don't. I see. So that's a definite weakness I have right now, but luckily it's balanced by my just amazing damage. Damage is just pretty exceptional, isn't it? Oh, I shouldn't have discarded there. That was a very silly discard. Luckily, I don't hit the crit. Perfect. Yeah, very silly discard, but at least it's fine because I'm going to kill him with one horrible shot. 600 damage right here. One horrible. Can you believe it? Because I can. Yes. It was a really, really important kill, to be honest. It's not upgraded. Screw balance. Right? 25 gold for +2 shielding. +4 shielding. Which is feeding me Miss Circle. So, a bit of a shame I don't have collusion. But, like, wow. Dewpot Pumpkin Pie. I do like Dewpot a lot. No, I'm Milan. Not when I'm trying not to hit my crits. If I got crit equilibrium, it still wouldn't even be that. Okay, Highway Aubrey is eventually going to have more crit damage than normal damage, but not for a while. Frankly, I'm just going to discard this so I can get some more gold and healing. Oh, and stats! It gives me stats now as well. Oh god, it's just a great orb. No complaints here. But yeah, balance, I'm not going to worry about upgrading it at all. My starting shielding is now just fully from that orb, and that's just fine. Goodbye. Oh, one of them lived. Mildly unfortunate, but I get my max HP, and that's all I really cared about. Shock Absorber, another Refresh Circle. I'm going to add another Refresh Circle to my deck. They're just pretty amazing, especially if I can get more multi-ball. And good shielding on that. Solid stuff. A big part of the reason why I'm picking up the Highway Aubrey here is it's just really good for the... what's it called? Another... Wow, this is actually interesting enemies to add to the fight. My bombs do double damage here, which is great, but... not the greatest fight for us. Oh, discard. What was I going to say? I'm going to focus on upgrading the Highway Aubrey, something like that? I don't know. What was I going to say? We will see. Alright, perfect. I was hoping for at least one refresh. Had unfortunate there. Good damage at least. Bonk. Alright, let's try and claim some of that stuff back. Since I can actually end the fight with shielding, I just need to hit a refresh, not take the Wand of Skulltort Wrath damage, and when I hit the refresh, it has to be my proc for Refresher course. Pretty simple, isn't it? Right, 52. I am just planning on burning 25 gold for every combat for the rest of the run, and I think that'll just be fine. 38 shielding we're up to now. Seems to be working out pretty well, doesn't it? Because the thing is, we're just feeding ourselves more in the circle. Like, this has always been a strategy that I've been pretty fond of trying on Peglin. I just didn't think about the implications of how double damage affects it now. Because double damage is, like, seriously insane with this kind of strategy now. Wrath is way better than I'm giving it credit for on Peglin. It is actually kind of nuts on Peglin, I think. I'm really impressed with how this is going. Seriously, seriously impressed. This is a bit of an interesting shot. I need to time it well. Like there. Perfect. Great shot. Funnily enough, the Abrasion was actually a bad investment at this stage. Which is a shocking thing to say. Very hurtful, of course. I love Abrasion. But it is the truth. I want to make sure not to get the kill there. Perfect. So that I can shoot this orb. And hopefully this orb gets both of them dead. Perfect. Since that orb is the most likely... Ooh, Obelisk Bully Ball. Man, Bully Ball would be great, but I am not willing to spend any gold on it. I'm just not. I have reduced, don't I? Yeah, perfect. In that case, let's grab some more gold. Trading gold for health is something I'm very willing to do, especially when I'm fighting Demon Wall. Might be a bit of a scary fight. As long as I get 2 Highway Aubrys off, I'm not really too worried, but Oh, there's just so many turns, it's so scary. Very solid start. Looks like this is going to go pretty well, doesn't it? Pretty damn well indeed, oh my god. Apparently I don't need 2 highway orbs. No, I think just the one will do. Oh, this is great. Yeah, no, Wonder of Skull Roth and Peglin is... it's just the change. The fact that it now doubles your damage here instead of doubling your damage towards the end, it's such a massive deal. It changes everything. Realistically, I don't even need these things upgraded. They're good upgrades and they give me more money, but I should just do that. Unpretentious Amulet Gifts the Key. These are some absolutely lovely upgrades. I did say that I think Critical Equilibrium makes Unpretentious Amulet worse, but it's still Unpretentious Amulet and it still removes my crit from the board. As it turns out, I have 8 Circle and yeah. The damage speaks for itself, it really does. I'm going to try and go straight down, but worst comes to worst, I do that, which is still pretty solid. My AoE damage does kind of suck though. It's fine though. I just have so much shielding that it just doesn't matter. Oh, I'm soon going to get to the point where I have more starting shielding than I do actual health, which is hilarious because I'm also getting to. Do I even want to go to the store? The removal is pretty valuable. Well, not just the removal. The idea of an ambidextrony is insanely valuable. But yeah, it's looking like I always have more starting shielding than max HP. If I get an essential oil or a mask of joy, I think that'll definitely be the case. Until that time, though, I don't think it's actually that possible for me to catch up. But yeah, maybe. Good stuff. We're gonna keep doing the 25. See, that's what I mean by Collusion is just like gonna be such a nice addition to this kind of build. Shame I couldn't buy it, I guess. I just didn't know I'd be doing Highway Aubrey nonsense, did I? Or was that last one? I don't remember, frankly. Yeah, good shot. Oh, and you hit that on refresh last second. Simply too generous. That's a pretty high value bounce, to be honest. I was going to skip on it, but I don't need to. Bam. The fact that I've just got 66 shielding is ridiculous. Usually it's like 30 tops. And you're just like, wow, I've got 30 shielding? I'm unkillable. They can't get through me. Not this time. Not this time. Although, to be fair, we do need the extra max shielding as we are doing an excellent job of killing ourselves. Let's just pop that bomb because these enemies are donezo. Oh. Imagine I had Critical Equilibrium here instead of all of nothing. Sorry, instead of Amulet. That would have been spicy. Yeah, spicy for sure. I'll just go for this classic. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see what we have here. Ambidextrony is the highest valued counterfeit crits. I don't think so. None of those orbs. Rallying Heart's not all bad. Round Guard. Basalt Totem Decoil. I'm going to be perfectly honest. The remove, right? Yeah, okay, it's the remove. I was going to say, I just don't buy a relic there. Saving gold to spend on upgrades is just better. If I'm saving gold to spend on upgrades, I might as well shoot the remove an orb. That's the Pictar's just like, I'm going to deal at least 30 damage to you in a fight. Usually you're going to lose around 30 health, which is what I think 28. I entered the fight, I have 70 shielding left, and I can just aim like this for all of my shots and they're just going to die in record time. Like, oh, it's so ridiculous, I love it. 276 natural damage. Oh man. Yeah, you do not need collusion. Oh my, bag of pegs. Yeah, believe it or not, but adding a further multiplier onto my deck is just an amazing idea. I thought that the further multiplier I would add would be a weighted chip, but I haven't received that just yet. First shot? Yeah, cool. I mean, nice try though. You put up a good fight. It's just so powerful, oh my god. 78 shielding. That number's only going up. Nice edge, I'll pass on a nice edge. I'm playing Peggin, buddy. I do not want my guaranteed crits, thank you. No, save that for pretty much any of the other classes. Good greed there. I have reduce after all. I'm just not scared of this fight at all. Safety net is just so nice for these kinds of builds as well. And usually I care a lot more about safety net when I have like especially more than one crit on the board, but mostly just crits on the board. But in this build I don't even have crits on the board. Like it's no surprise, I'm just completely melting them. Don't even take bad shots. My good shots are like easily 1500 damage and I barely even tried for the shot. So I actually want to go far right here. I don't care about relics, but what I do care about... That's not possible, pal. It's just not possible. So I thought I was tanky last run, right? Apparently not. Apparently I'm just tankier this run. Which I don't know how that's possible, but I've just got... Already it's 92 plus 147. That's a pretty big amount last time I checked. Oh, nice targeting. Luckily it doesn't really matter, but still, a misplay is a misplay. Yeah, 92 plus 147, that's just ridiculous. And the best part is I'm discarding my thing so I can get more gold. That's how Orb is meant to be the point of the deck, but I just want more money and healing. Oh, I don't need the healing though. A bit of a shame I didn't get Mask of Joy or Essential Oils though. Both of those would have been just amazing to see. But it is what it is. I will do 35 upgrades too. Reduce, Refuse, Recycle can try and get me some gold here, hopefully. Good stuff, plus 25 gold. That's another upgrade right there. Interesting. I'll try and take care of you. Oh, that is not going to be a problem because I have Dupe Station this shot. Bye-bye. Yeah. No notes, apart from the Wrath is really so much better than I initially thought. So much better. I'm really happy I forced it. Because it's just so dangerous. If you pick this on any other class with less healing especially, you're just in such a bad position. But it was just completely fine here. Oh god, that was a bad shot. Luckily, you know, I have what's it called, so it just didn't matter. That was such a bad shot because I was getting Dupe Station. I should have pulled off so much. Just okay, those last few shots were horrendous. Let's not talk about them. Level 16. Yeah, well, like way less upgraded, but still just so much damage. So much damage and so much shielding. I'm really hoping I can reach 100 shielding before the end of the run. I don't know if that's going to be possible though. This is rude. I can't kill you. So unfortunate. I would have been able to kill him if it wasn't for this silly thing here. So sad. I'm just gonna take care of you guys. Perfect. Boom, because I do want to delay the fight as much as possible. Try and get to 60 gold. I guess it's not as required. Trying to leave bombs act. There we go, there's my 60 gold I asked for. I'm happy I didn't pick up Echo this run actually. That's just more gold I would have to spend. Like, to be clear, the Echo would be pretty solid. It always is pretty much. But like, I don't want to spend that gold. I imagine this isn't going to be a problem at all. Oh, Dupe Station here as well, that's great. I do not want to shoot the sphere, it would be way too strong. Trying not to just obliterate enemies, unfortunately, it's easier said than done. Seriously, easier said than done. I didn't get 60 gold this time, unfortunately. So, oh wait, no, I've got the shielding. Oh, that might have been after the operation. Well, I'm hopeful. Please give me a fight. Just let me. I can't boost my shielding by duplicating orbs. I could. I should never duplicate all orbs here. Yeah, okay. Highway Aubrey, the balance, of course. So how much shielding is it? 122. 277. Wait, how am I tankier than I was last run? How did this occur? Oh man. Well, I mean, sure. This just happened. Wrath is... Wow. Wrath works. Simply. Wrath works. So much damage. Like, you're just done already. He's on half health basically. First shot. Oh, I guess to be fair though, I don't actually have Pierce at all. I rely on my bombs if I want to actually connect physical damage. But a lot of my shots are physical damage. And even the ones that aren't, like, wait, what was that? Why did it deal damage to them? Oh, that was 200 damage. Never mind. And even my shots that aren't, I don't really care if they don't connect or not. Oh my god. 277 effective bulk. That's just ridiculous. Roth is really good. Paladin Roth. Wow. Wow. I knew I wanted to check it out, and man, the change so that you actually gain shielding or double multipliers is such a huge deal. And Roth is the only Balan multiplier, right? The rest multiplier at the start of battle. I think there are some maps. Are there some maps where you can start off with Vagabond Peg refreshed? I'm thinking about Pegtar, basically just Pegtar. I don't think you actually get the bonus damage from Pegtar. And you obviously don't get it from Weighted Chip, and there are basically no other multiplier. Yeah, no, it's literally just Roth. Okay. Yeah, no, Roth Baladroit. Oh man. It's so good. I love how I saw the I had the Roth and I'm just like, alright, so I'm looking for some specific orbs. I see the oh no, I didn't have Roth at that stage, did I? I just wanted a high amount of starting shielding. Wait, did I? I totally cannot remember how the start of this run went, but wow. I forgot this was the greed run. I just picked up the Reflossus Stone because I could. Perfect. Yeah, but I picked up the balance. I'm just like, alright, balance is going to be my Baladroit shield giver. I'm going to get so much shielding from balance. It's going to be insane. And then I immediately found a Highway Aubrey. I'm just like, well, screw balance. Who cares about balance? Highway Aubrey is my new best friend. When an orb says, I'll do 82 damage per peg if you crit, you've got to start taking it pretty seriously. As it turns out, I had enough circle scaling that I was more than happy to just delete the crit from the board. But like, oh well. Critical Equilibrium would have been sick. I would have been able to pick up the Orb Nothing, which, wow, that would have been crazy. Being able to stack multipliers and multipliers is just always insane. And it's funny because, like, the Highway Aubrey, it's not even stacking multipliers and multipliers, it just has that much base damage. But to be fair, I did spend an absolute ton of gold into it. I barely went to any stores this. Oh, yeah, no, I mostly just skipped the stores I went to. Okay, yeah, no, like, so this was an amazing run. First of all, I got to test the Roth Balan, which I wanted to do for a while, and man, that thing is insane. I've also wanted to do Aubrey Balan for ages, and I got to test that, and how good do I think it is? I think it would have been insane because I would have picked up Echo this run, and it would have been great. A big part of the reason why I was so good this run was just because it stacks ridiculously well with Roth. Doing all three things combined was just an amazing idea. Although I do think standalone, both of them, like just Baladroit and Roth, or just Baladroit and Aubrey, would still be very decent. But if you're not dealing stupid amounts of damage per shot, you are going to want ways to deal with multiple enemies at once. Which technically that would have been a weakness that we had in that final fight, but a lot of the time you could just be so overwhelmingly strong that your weaknesses just don't matter. You can just bash through all of the enemies one at a time. And even if I only had one balance or one sphere in my deck, which can target multiple enemies, or maybe like one shot every 10, which got through enough bombs that it could actually connect physical damage to the boss, that is just going to be way more than enough. I'm just not going to need more. Yeah. Okay. I thought the Nightcap might have been a bit too greedy, but I got so much value from it. I really did. It was just a good call to pick up with the Highway Aubrey. Frankly, a Soul Trigger wouldn't have been bad as well. I would have claimed so much more max HP. I do like that there's like a very close difference between having Nightcap plus Highway Aubrey compared to Basalt Totem. Because both of them you're effectively investing in max HP per combat. Except one of them is double dipping, and the other one is, well, now that it's 20 gold, it's so much more worth it. I'm interested to use that, because here's the thing, in runs where you have gold, I think it's going to be very solid. Like, if you can afford to spend the gold on the Basalt Tome, that's great and all, but keep in mind, right, we now have more stuff in stores, so it's like even more valuable going to stores, so like, how much gold can you really afford to spend on the Highway Aubrey? Sorry, on the Basalt Totem max health upgrades, because a lot of the time, you'd rather just go to a store and buy one apple a day, right?